To get all breaking news, subscribe this channel and check notification box. Thank you. Piece by piece, President Trump is going to dismantle all of the unbalanced policies Obama put in place. The Senate has now passed some legislation that will see a rule from the Obama administration reversed. As a result, states which are trying to stop unemployment benefits from going to drug users will have the power to do so return to them. Via Washington Examiner, the Obama law was closely repealed by a Senate vote of 51 to 48. This rule had only allowed states to refuse unemployment benefits to people who were involved with the pipeline management or transportation industries, people who deal with firearms in their line of work, or people who undergo drug tests as part of their law. This law punished people who are actually going to return to work, and forced states to let drug users abuse the system. The Senate Finance Chairman Orrin Hatch had this to say on the issue when on the Senate floor. The final regulation defined the role of an occupation so narrowly that it basically makes it impossible for states to implement any meaningful drug testing policy by a congressional record. Now that this silly rule has been repealed, there is now scope for the Labor Department to redo the rules so states will actually benefit from this type of policy. Democrats are worried that there are going to be too many hurdles put in place for people to receive unemployment benefits, though they are claiming that people legitimately looking for work are going to be affected. There's just no evidence to support that. If these people are doing nothing wrong, then they will get what they are entitled to. Welfare fraud is too big of an issue in our country to ignore. Tens of thousands of people on a daily basis defraud the system. This sees taxpayer money go to people who don't need it and don't deserve it. These people become lazy and do not push themselves to find new work, especially if they also abuse drugs. We the people should not be forced to foot the bill for people so they can load up their stash and get high all day. This reversal's in the first step in ensuring this will no longer happen. Do you think the Republicans are right about repealing this legislation? Please share this story on Facebook and tell us what you think because we want to hear your voice.